So there's this argument that usually goes on in the online space that, you know, you should compare yourself to people others, or you shouldn't compare yourself to others. And there's people that say you shouldn't compare yourself. You know, comparison is the thief of joy. It only makes you feel worse. Blah blah blah. True. But the other side of people say you should compare yourself, because like, if you don't compare yourself, like, you're just living in your own bubble and everything, which is just like very wishy-washy and impractical. For me on that, I kind of stand in the middle of both, you know, comparing yourself and not comparing yourself. Because if you look at both sides of the argument, both sides actually make sense. It makes sense to not compare yourself to other people, because first of all, you people are completely different, your lives are different, everything about you is different, and it doesn't really help you, you know, it just makes you feel worse. But at the same time, it also makes sense why you should compare yourself to others, because if you are just saying, oh, I'm not comparing yourself, like if there's somebody else that is around your age range, for example, and this guy is putting in work, this guy is making progress, this guy is making money, this guy is leveling up and everything, you say, oh, I'm not going to compare myself, so I'm just going to like sit around and play video games and waste time and everything. Like, you're falling behind. So it almost shows like both sides of the equation, like both arguments are very correct. So the question is like, which one should we now do? Like, should we compare or should we not compare? I think you should kind of be in the middle. I think you should compare the right way. And how is the right way? The right way is like the healthy way. So the unhealthy way for me, I think, is like going on social media, going on the internet and seeing all these, you know, flashy people living perfect lives on Instagram and all that. We are fine Bugattis and, you know, living the perfect lifestyle with all the beautiful beaches and everything like that. Like, that's like kind of the wrong way to compare, because that kind of life, like, that person is literally like maybe 0.00001% of, you know, humans and everything, the richest guy in the world, not the richest in the world, but she's a very rich guy. And the funny thing is that all these people that usually post online, they only show you like the best parts of, you know, their lifestyle and everything. And oftentimes those pictures, they are like edited, cropped, you know, the best ones. Like, it's just very unrealistic. Doing something like that, like, that's not really a healthy way to compare yourself. Like you're not going to make any much progress with that. And the other wrong way to compare yourself against other people is maybe, for example, your friend like gets a job or starts making significant amount of money, or buys his dream car or whatever, and you start feeling very, very jealous and you want to like bring him down. Like, his success is making you angry. Like, that's also the wrong way to compare yourself, because it's like you're just holding resentments and hate against this person, which is not really going to help you. But the right way to compare yourself is maybe that your friend bought, you know, his dream car, he starts making significant amount of money, and both of you were literally around the same, you know, same category. You were both playing video games together, and all of a sudden this guy stopped playing video games as frequently, and he actually started putting in work and leveling up, and now he's like getting ahead of you. So the right way to compare is to look at this guy and be like, wow, we're literally both in the same situation, and this guy's already moving ahead. Like, imagine this, my friend, that I'm probably, you know, a lot smarter than, a lot taller than, a lot more handsome than, like a lot more intelligent than. He's already moving ahead and like actually making progress. Imagine I actually start taking my own shit seriously too. That means I could easily overtake this guy. I think that's the right way to compare yourself to others, because it's similar to, you know, people running a race. When people are running a race, if you say, oh, I'm not comparing myself to anybody, like, you're just going to fall behind and everybody is going to overtake you. But if you're running a race and, you know, you see the first guy, like, oh, this guy is running, I want to overtake this guy, you know, you compete. Like, you look at him, you're comparing your speed. Okay, this guy's running a little faster, this guy slows down like this. You're like, okay, so that means this is my advantage. I can run this fast, I can run this fast and everything. Like, that's the right way to compare yourself. You're comparing yourself in a way that is actually going to help you win. The wrong way to compare yourself is compare yourself in a way that is not helping you, like just, you know, like watching people on Instagram or seeing your friend moving ahead and you just feeling jealous and what's less. Like, that's not really going to help you. But seeing people moving ahead, seeing people growing, seeing people achieving things or making progress and everything, and you using that as inspiration, using that as motivation, using that as fuel, then like now you are comparing yourself the right way. I think one good way you should do it is to just kind of surround yourself with like-minded people, and, you know, people you want to move forward with. Like, surround yourself with those type of people. Imagine you are all friends with literally millionaires, let's say like 20-year-old millionaires or 18-year-old millionaires or 22-year-old millionaires or whatever, and everybody there is a millionaire except you. Guess what is going to happen if you keep hanging out with these guys? And let's assume, you know, they are legit people, they are not like scammy people, they are not bad people, they are just good people that have worked really hard and grinded, and now they're all very young millionaires. Guess what is going to happen if you continue hanging out with these guys? Eventually, you are going to become a millionaire as well. Of course, it might not be, you know, maybe within months, it might take years, but eventually you are going to become a millionaire because everybody around you is a millionaire. Imagine like all your friends, like the people you hang out with very consistently, they're all jacked, they're all like very built and everything. Like they work out consistently, they take care of their health consistently. Sooner or later, you're going to also start working out consistently. You're going to also start taking your health and all that seriously. You compare yourself to other people. Yeah, I think you should. Like I said before, you should kind of find the balance. You shouldn't go to the extreme of this side of, you know, comparing yourself to every single person and just feeling like shit and all that. I shouldn't go to this other extreme side as well, that I don't compare myself to anybody, that you just live in this your little fairy tale, unrealistic, delusional bubble. You should kind of be in the middle and use it to your advantage. Like compare yourself to other people to like actually move forward.